I just ate my second meal, which is a chicken patty. I bought 2 chicken patties, ate one earlier, and then just had my other. Man, this bike looks so darn clean. So what I'm gonna do now is I have another thing of water that I'm going to devour, and then I'll stop again another hour from now and get some more water, because you know the key to this travel thing, when you traveling, that's hydration, baby. If you ain't hydrating properly, you might as well just give it up, because your body needs to be hydrated. You'd be surprised of what dehydration can do for your body. I mean, it truly takes away your focus. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that to happen. You want to be able to keep your focus. All right, let me see what both navigations are saying, because I'm testing this other one also to see what it does for the local routes. All right, so I'm gonna need to make this left turn. And that should take me there. All right, so I'm gonna go here, make the left. I'm going back on the 75. I'm continuing north. So we have arrival. Yeah, they're both saying similar. The Garmin is saying arrival is 8:51. Oh, they're both saying the same thing. And this one is saying 8:51. That's perfect. So what I figured out on my Garmin, I have the Garmin Tread. What I figured out on the Garmin, right, is how to make it do local routes versus adventure routes. Because the adventure routes is a different animal. It's always going to try to find off-roads. So another thing to long distance riding is keeping your stomach empty. Not saying you don't eat anything. I just had my patty. But don't eat anything that's going to be super duper heavy on your system. You see what I'm saying? Like, keep it light. Keep it light in your gut. You don't want to be super, super, super heavy, because when you do that, you risk the chance of fatigue and cramping, and then want to go to the bathroom all the time to get rid of the crap out of your system. Literally the crap out of your system. So when you keep your stomach a little empty, your energy's up more. Most people think it's opposite. Like, they think that, you know, I'm gonna have less energy. No, you're gonna have more energy. Your body's utilizing the food that you already fed it in the earlier parts of the day, and even from yesterday. So let the body do what it's doing. Use the food for energy, because the energy perspective is what you're really looking for from food. A lot of times we eat food for satisfaction, but food is information to the body. So yeah, do that. You know what I'm saying? And then what I did this morning, I did my usual tradition. I did not do it for my going, because I wanted to see what that would do to my body. But I took my ibuprofen, and I took that to kind of cut down on body aches and body pains. And I'll tell you, it's good. I don't even think I would have needed it, but I didn't want to take the chance with my back and everything on this bike. But I really don't think that I would have needed it, because this bike is dope. I mean, it's excellent. And here's another major plus to this too. You can buy yourself an adventure bike, and you don't have to buy a big expensive one like this. This is expensive. This bike is expensive. But you can get yourself a cheaper bike, an older model. Doesn't have to be the newest bike in the world, and still enjoy the bike. Because look, I'm not off-roads. This is a touring bike. It's a touring motorcycle, meaning it's designed to tour the world. You could tour, you can go everywhere and anywhere. There are no roads that you can't go on. The only thing limiting you is the law and your skills. Right now, I don't have the skills the way I want to have them off-roads yet, but I'm getting them, because I'm attacking it. I am not babying myself with this. I'm going in this thing and really going after it, because I'm obsessive, man. Once I get my mind to something, I get very, very obsessive with it. Very obsessive with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am. I don't know how you guys are. That's how I learned to ride motorcycles. I learned to ride motorcycles just from being told how it works And I got on a motorcycle a couple of months after. Nobody showed me nothing. I got on a motorcycle and rode the damn bike. Damn near crashed into a freaking park. But what was beautiful about it, I learned it. And here I am years later, now learning again. Woo! Let's go, Rue, let's go. Rue is freaking awesome. Shucks, even in 6th gear when I roll the throttle, even in 6th gear, this boy just gets up and go. Come on, baby. And it's not the fastest bike in the world. I mean, I don't need the most horsepower in this adventure bike. When I want horsepower, I go grab my Gold Wing, and that's going to give me the horsepower that I need. But this bike gives you a lot of power that you need, and I don't know how much more you're going to need for this bike, because this bike is different. Woo! So it's 6th gear. Yeah, this thing pops. That brought me up to 90. I better cut it down real quick before I hear whoop, 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 whoop. Don't want that. Especially after this whole time following the rules. I don't want that. So we're gonna cruise. We're gonna cruise, baby. Woo! Guys, leave it in the comments what kind of bikes you guys got. Are you thinking about buying some adventure bikes after watching these videos? Do you find yourself kind of looking at YouTube and checking out some of the other guys that's riding these bikes? Have you been kind of, kind of curious? Because I'm aiming to give you guys all the information between all the bikes that I'm gaining, because my garage is going to become a toy garage. So far in the garage, I'll tell you guys the toys that we have in the garage. So we have the Gold Wing, which is Jackal with the trailer called Hyde. So we have Jackal and Hyde, not Jekyll and Hyde, Jackal, because don't confuse it with Jekyll. Hyde is literally HIDE, where I'm hiding stuff. That's my trailer. So Jackal and Hyde. Then we have Rue, which is my Africa twin that you're seeing right now. Then my wife, she doesn't have a name for her bike, but don't forget, Anubis. Anubis is my 2005 Softail, my Harley Davidson Softail. Absolutely gorgeous bike, right? Then my wife's Trike. She hasn't named that bike yet. She doesn't have the name yet. Then my son got his 450 RL, and then I went and picked me up a 450 RL. And then my wife, my daughter, she wants a bike, so I'm going to get her the 125 big wheel. Now, when I talk about stuff like that, I'm not afraid to talk about it, because I know that there are people who will think, man, he's showing off, he's doing this, he's doing that. I'm not showing off. I am literally sharing my journey with you guys. I worked very hard in my life, to earn my money. And my family, I want my kids to enjoy their childhood. My mom and dad did a good job, but I grew up poor. I didn't grow up rich. I didn't grow up the wealthiest people in the world. My kids are not growing up rich, but they're growing up richer than I did. And I didn't want for nothing. My mom and dad took such great care of me and my sister and my brother that we didn't even know that we was really poor. You know what I'm saying? Because they did a really good job doing that. But toys is the name of the game, and I got more toys to get. I want to get an ATV. I want to get a Grom. All of those things through Honda, because I'm loving the different ideas and the different moods. When I'm in the mood to ride a Grom, I might go to a rally. I just throw the Grom in the back of the truck, and I could use the Grom to ride around and record videos and just be present, The ATV, sometimes me and the wife could just jump on the ATV together, go in the back roads and hang out there for a while, grab some lunch, and then head back in and load it back up in the trailer or the back of the truck. And we are solid, we're golden, Also, you never know when situations are gonna pop off in this world, and you're gonna have to be in the back roads. You never know. So why not have yourself some vehicles that can handle terrain that your regular vehicles can't handle? You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So we got some toys, man. My garage is looking like what I manifested years ago. I wanted that garage to be filled with toys. I could care less about cars, sports cars, all those different things. It's like, no thank you. Those are boring. Where the hell am I going to ride those to? Where am I going to drive a Ferrari to? Where? You're just gonna pull up in front of a bar and show off and then go back home? No, hell no, I don't need that. But my motorcycles and watching my kids and my wife enjoying their bikes, oh man, that's everything to me. So is it a little strain financially? I don't think it is, honestly, because I don't feel the strain. Maybe it is if I stop to kind of think about it. But I'm assuming, I guess because of how my life is designed, in my heart, I feel great being able to gift my kids and my wife the things that they want and that they deserve. You know what I mean? This life is way too short for me to be sitting back and penny pinching. That's not going to do much. You know what I'm saying? God willing, I'll be 50 next year. And I'm going to tell you something. I hope I could make it to 50. A lot of people don't make it to 50. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't make it to 40. But I want to live this life to the fullest. And I want to show my kids like, yo, your dad really cares. And it's not through materialistic stuff, because they know that materialism means nothing to me. But if it's going to make them happy, even if it's happy for that moment, they're getting it. They're going to get it. I got great kids. I want them to know that they're great. I want them to know who they are. They are kings and queens. I want them to understand that. I don't need my kids thinking that they're paupers, servants. No. Only servant you are is a servant of God. That's it. There's no more. You're not serving nobody else. You ain't serving me. You're not serving your mom. You're not serving your teachers or your bosses. No. You are leaders, and I want them to maintain that leadership mentality. Now, not everybody believes that, but just keep in mind that when I'm riding and talking to you guys, I'm sharing to you guys what I do and what I believe and what works in my life and for my kids and my wife. And it might not work for you guys, but I'm gonna share this with you guys. So yesterday, when I picked up the 450, right, I went to the dealership and I picked up the bike. I got home about, I think it was 10 o'clock. My son and I, he was excited. I told him, get dressed, let's still take a ride. It was a school night. But we rode around for like 45 minutes, maybe it was an hour. No, I want to say about an hour. And we had the cardinal edges connected. And I'm just there enjoying every moment, watching my son behind me riding. And we're talking real talks, because I don't want my son to feel like he's talking to his dad, because that means limitations. I want my son to feel like he's talking to his brother, his friend, even though he knows that I'm his dad. But I want him to open up his mind and his verbs and talk. And we had such an amazing time, man. It was beautiful to know that the investment that I'm making in these toys is not just about riding. There's something that it's doing for Dorian and his growth and his life, and him knowing that he has his own bike. Like, that's his bike. That is not my bike. I'm not taking his bike from him. I'm not going to say, well, if you don't do good in school, you're not going to get that bike. No. That's his bike. I'm not doing none of that stuff. But it was a beautiful moment. And I told him, yo, we could do this once or twice a week. When you want to talk about stuff and you want to vent about stuff in life, man, feel free to come through and let's ride. Let's talk. And I was going to say something else on top of that, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the Cardos. Southern Honda Power Sports, you can get a bunch of Cardos and stuff from Southern Honda Power Sport. They got the Cardos, the Cenas, they got the helmets, of course they got the motorcycles, but they have a lot of safety gear and all the stuff that you need to have, that you should have. They have all of that stuff. So, go there and check out their inventory as well. They got a lot. I mean, they got the what's that? The Tech 5, the vest that inflates, which I'm going to have to, I have one, but I'm going to have to charge it up and start using it because I never used it. But the reason why I'm not using it on this bike, because I'm going to fall. So if the Tech falls, I don't need it activated, honestly. But yeah, man. So anyway, let's keep it going. Let's keep on riding. We're doing our thing. We got 3 hours and 1 minute left. And it's feeling great. I haven't seen any more rain so far. I don't see any more rain in these clouds. Everything is looking clear. And that's awesome. Yeah. Woof. All right, guys, I made it down here to this area. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, and Rue is a workhorse, man. I put Rue through the ringer today. We done went through the rain, we went through the trails, we did all types of stuff, man. And I'm gonna tell you, this bike handled it. I'm gonna have to get an idea on the gas mileage. I guess I want to see how many miles you're actually getting with the 6.6 gallons. I feel like I'm not going as far as I should, but that's because because I'm not really looking at the distance to the miles. I guess maybe that's why. Like for example, if I go, let me just check this. Oh, the light change. All right, I'm gonna check that in a second. I did probably I did the one ride where I rode down to where the reserve kicked in. And that last 2 bars, I got like about a good 80 miles on that, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the bike is a workhorse. The original name for the Africa Twin was the Warhorse, I believe it was. And this thing really is amazing. It moves, and it moves the way it needs to. I'm actually pleased with this bike, and I would be completely truthful if I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say you like something when you haven't really pushed it. It's kind of like when you're putting on sneakers, right? You're putting on sneakers in the store, and it feels comfortable to you in the store. But then you get home, you try the pair of sneakers on, you walk around a little bit, then you realize it's too tight. You know, or it hurts your arch, or it's too flat. You know what I'm saying? So those are the little things that I look at. So right now, I punch in an address. I'm 612 miles away. So yeah, that's about right. So I'm averaging about, the gas miles in this is excellent because I'm averaging about 300 and something miles on a full tank. Because you figure if I'm 600 plus miles from that address, that's perfect. I'm getting good miles. That's awesome. All right, guys. So if you're wondering about the Africa Twin, man, is it travel worthy? Is it a bike that I can utilize to actually ride cross country? Heck yes. And I have to behave myself too, because it makes you want to jump curves. It makes you want to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where's Kelly Street at? Oh, this is going to turn here in Kelly. That's Kelly right here. That was weird. I want to see if this navigation actually is bringing me to. Let's just continue to alley. Now, am I in a one-way street? I don't even know. This is weird down here. All right, it wants me to go up here, make a left turn. It's a nice area. It's a pretty nice area, actually. All right, so it wants me to make a right turn. My first time actually following this navigation to see what it does. My other Waze is telling me I should have turned back there to get to my destination, but I want to see what this thing is doing. All right, so it wants me to turn right. Is it right here I'm turning it right? Yeah, it wants me to turn right here. This is kind of taking me around a long way, but I'm not in a hurry. All right, guys, so listen, we're down here, like I said. The Africa Twin is the real deal. I really freaking love this bike. I'm so happy I got it. My Gold Wing is the boss when it comes to travel. My Gold Wing is the senior. This is the junior. You know what I'm saying? Because my Gold Wing is just a different level. All right, so if you guys are wondering which one I like the most, I like them for different reasons. I could go in the grass over there and ride this bike. I could ride this bike up the hill up there and be okay. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I could do that at my present level without busting my ass. All right, so the navigation got me going around in some circles. So I don't like it. All right, so this got me going back on the highway. Man, these things are weird, but it's okay. It's all good. All right, guys. I'll come back when I get to the actual hotel so we can wrap this thing up. Yeah, so far I'm not liking this navigation too much. This is like a good backup, but it took me 10 minutes difference, and then it took me on a completely different journey. So now I'm like 21 minutes away from the destination, which is weird as heck, but it's okay. The rain is coming down now, and I get a chance to get some more miles. That's what I do. I get a chance to get some miles, baby, and get to see all of this out here. It's beautiful. A lot of art here. This is nice. You know, I like to get to know where I'm at. Now look, this is telling me to go left, right? Meanwhile, this is telling me to go right. So I'm following Waze. You can't go wrong with Waze. I think these Garmin things is kind of like, you know what? You guys let me know the Garmin y'all use. Look at how beautiful the city looks. And I'm not even a city guy. I don't really like cities, right? But I love looking at the cities. I love seeing how they look at nighttime when everything is lit up and all the buildings, all that. But I don't like the crowds in the cities. Man, here I go talking again, right? That's what I do. That's what the channel is about. Me yapping. I'm gonna call it Yap Fit Nation. Yap Fit Nation, here we come. Yeah, but anyway, y'all let me know which Garmin's you guys use and what do you think about it? Because I know we got the Treads. What's the other one? There's another one that seems to be a big name, but this one so far, not a fan, because it's taking me. I punched in the exact address. The earlier part of the day, I had the same time, and then it changes to like 10 minutes or 15 minutes difference. So it's kind of like this is taking me on a reroute, a major reroute. Yeah, that's crap. That's crappy. All right, I don't need to keep y'all here. I'm gonna turn this crap off because this is annoying me. Goodbye, man. And it's a good system too. It's an expensive unit, but it's just user error, I think. Because you know these things, they do a whole lot of different stuff. I updated it, downloaded everything, updated all the whole unit is updated. So I don't know why it's still doing that. Hey guys, is there a navigation, right, where I can download Waze on it? That's what I want to know. Oh, but damn, this guy's in the middle of the road. Big brother.
You got purpose though, man. You got purpose here.
Good stuff, brother. Man, this guy is trying to commit suicide. I like how that brother took him off the road, man, and man, that got my heart feeling kind of, man, it's stuff like that, guys. This is why I just live my life the way I'm living it, man. He got right in the middle of the road. He said, I don't want to live no more. And the brother came, took him, and picked him up and said, man, let's pray. And that just touched my heart a bit, man. Hold on a second, man. That got my heart feeling a bit jacked up right now. I hate seeing stuff like that, man. Made me think about a couple of things that I don't need to share right now, but all right. That is what that's the stuff that I aim to tell people, man. To live your life every day. To see this man get in the middle of the road and just sit in the middle of the road, and to see the brother get out his car, risking his life to do that. You guys can't tell by my voice, man, but my eyes got tears like crazy right now. Damn. All right. I'm not gonna stay embedded in that for long. Let's go. All right. So navigation says that I got 17 minutes left. This thing took me through the world, but you see how God works though? I would have been at the hotel already. That moment of seeing that just purified me in a way that I needed purification. I needed that. And to see that brother get up and do what he just did out of his car and help that man to come up out of that freaking man, that was just beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, man. Wow. Guys, if you're going through some stuff in your life, man, and you feel like your life is no longer worthy, I'm telling you, man, just find people to talk to. Find people that you can link with, somebody you could sit with, somebody you could talk with, somebody you could pray with, somebody you can read with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's those things, it's those little things that I look at, and it's like, it's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. Big shout outs to that gentleman. Big shout outs to him. Big shout outs to him. And I didn't even turn because cameras are rolling. I would have done the same damn thing. This is a great time for me to just tell y'all, I love you guys. Keep your spirits up, keep your heart moving. Stay focused, keep your spirituality up. We live in the times of aggression, the times of hate, the time of depression. We live in the times of so many stuff, man. And we gotta just stay committed. We gotta stay elevated, all right? All right, I'm out of here. Let's keep on getting these miles. Let's get that money. Let's get the muscle. Peace.